Good morning, students. Welcome back to Maths class. Grade 11. Now listen. So already we completed the first chapter, set theory, sets. Now continue for the second chapter, named by relations and function. Okay. So this relations function is very important chapter for you. So this is same for you. It will be continue for your next year 12th standard. Okay, the grade 12 also it will be continue. So this is very important. So listen carefully and take the notes for that. Okay. Now see. So the relation. What is relation? And before that, from the relation we should know something. So what is that? So that is Cartesian product. So first we should know about that Cartesian product. Then only it will be going by your relation first and then function. Okay. Now fine. So already I told you this is a continuous for your set theory topic. Yes. Now giving you one example. A equal to 1, 2, 3 and the B set which is equal to 5, 7. Example I am giving two set. Now we are going to find the cross product. So in operation on set already you know union of two set, intersection of two set, difference of two set and complementation, all the one you know very well. So this is the next one. So this is cross product. So cross product, this is a symbol for cross. You don't want to read as multiply. So this one is read as cross. Okay. Now we are going to find the cross product A cross B. So that A cross B, which is how to represent me, it is divided by if the two set A and B, two non-empty set. Sets mean it may be empty or final set. But this cross product we should take the non-empty set. So given two non-empty set, first I give you the definition P and Q. So this is your book. This is the definition for given in your book, page number 31. So the two non-empty set P and Q. So they do non-empty set. Now I am going to define that A cross B are the cross product of P and Q. So that is P cross Q. P cross Q. So which is equal to, open the Z bracket, which is mentioned by small p comma small q, such that small p is belongs to cap P and small q is belongs to cap Q. So this is your cross product by the definition. Now I am going to find. So this one is A equal to 1, 2, 3 and B equal to 5 and 7. Now the cross product A cross B equal to which one multiplied by? One is multiply these two elements. So that is 1, 2. Then 1, 5 and then 1, 7. Then the second element of A is going to take a pair of the set B. So that is 2, 5, 2, 7. Then the third element of A is going to take a pair with the B. So that is 3, 5, 3, 7. So this is called the Cartesian product. Cartesian product. Here each and every ordered pair is belongs to A cross B. Is belongs to A cross B. So this one is mentioned by set of ordered pairs. Okay, have you got it? And then next, see the remarks, the page number 31. Student, and before that I want to instruct you something which is, so chapter 1 set theory you are already completed in your class of no? Yes? So, and then next you should continue this relations function. Yes? Okay. And some of the students asked me the doubt how to maintain the class of notes, sir. So see, the class of note maintenance is very important. So for I'm taking the chapters, the first chapter and second chapter you have to do once more, and then colonels are taking the third chapter, no, the trigonometry. Okay. So that chapter taking the another note. Okay. So the two notes you are going to use them for mathematics and to continue. Okay. And one more thing is very important. In our government is ordered to some portions are deleted. 30% portions are deleted, you know. Okay. For that, in mathematics, we have some deleted portion. So the deleted portion, it will be sent by you through the SMS, and I am giving you the first chapter already completed, no set theory. For that set theory, only one exercise is the deleted portion. So that is complement of first set, but this is very important. And here also the chapter number 2. So the exercise 2.1 is your deleted portion. Okay, but we should know about this exercise 2.1. Why? Because of this is a basic for you in your relation function for grade 11 and also 12th standard also. Yes. So I give you the basic concept and what is the necessary concept in your next chapters. Okay, that only I am going to give you now. But you don't want to write the class report for all the sums in exercise 2.1. So what are they we want to write, sir? Which means, see, the page number 31. So the page number 31 definition you should write. So the given from given to P cross Q is equal to 5. So for the 4 lines only you should write. Okay, and remarks also the same page number in downside. The 4 points, the downside 1 point, and next page number 32 having 3 points. Totally 4 points you should write. And give your own example, 1 or 2 sums is enough. Okay, so that one you have to write now in your class. Okay, fine. Now, so this is your A cross B. Okay, how to find the cross product? Have you understood, students? Yes. Now listen, and one more thing is very important concept. N of A cross B, which is equal to N of A cross N of B. For that, how to prove? So do you know what is N of A? N of A means number of elements in the set A. Okay. Now A has how many elements? 3 elements. So N of A equal to 3. And N of B equal to how many elements? 2 elements. Now N of A cross B, how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now N of A cross B, which is equal to, that is 6. N of A equal to 3 and N of B equal to 2. So 6 equal to 6. So this concept is going to prove. Okay? Yes? Now, and one more thing also I am giving. So this one cross product for the 2 set. Cross product for the 2 set. Suppose extra one more set I give you. So that is called a cross product for triplet. Another Cartesian triplet. Cross product for 3 sets. Which one is Cartesian triplet? Okay. So the same sums I give you. Wait. So for the cross product A cross B cross C, when the 3 sets we are going to take a Cartesian product, so the first 2 sets we are going to take Cartesian product for A and B. Now suppose the example I give you C equal to what 8. Okay, that like I give you. How to find that mean? So first already we completed that first 2 set Cartesian product, no? And the third one I am going to take A cross B cross C, which means, so this 1, 5, 1, 7, 2, 5, 2, 7, 3, 5, 3, 7 is going to take a cross product with the set element 8. So the 8 is the element is the set C, which is 8 belongs to C. Okay, now I am taking this. So 1, 5, 8. Then this 1, 7, 8, and then continue 2, 5, 8, 2, 7, 8, 3, 5, 8, finally 3, 7, 8. So this is called Cartesian triplet. Cartesian triplet. Okay, have you got it, children? And next, the 2 concepts only I am going to give you now. See students, so the A cross B suppose is given, that is 10, 5, 10, 7, 8, 5, like that. C. So this is given by you in A cross B. Now the question is asking to you, find A and B. Write down the elements of A and B. So that like also. So how to write the elements of A mean? So that point ordered pass P comma Q or A comma B. So this is the first set element. Left side number is the first set element and right side is the second set element. So now the elements of A is, what are they? 10, 10, 8, 8, 9. So already we know very well the repetition of elements are not allowed in the set. So what are they? Tell me. 8, 9, 10. So these are the elements of what? A. Now coming to B. So the elements of B which is equal to, tell me what are the elements of B? 5, 7, again 5, 13, 12. So 5, 7, 12, 13. Okay? Have you got it, children? Okay. And so this one, see. And one more thing, the remark, the page number 31, two ordered pairs are equal if and only if the corresponding first elements also equal, and also the corresponding second element of equal. For example, 5, 7, which is equal to 5, 7. How many? So the first element which is equal to that first element, ordered pairs, and second element also they have the same. So which is called this two ordered pairs are equal. Okay. So the example 1 is based on this. Okay. So listen to your example 1. If x plus 1 comma y minus 2 is equal to 3 comma 1, find the values of x and y. Okay. Now we have to equate the corresponding element. So that is x plus 1 equal to 3 and y minus 2 equal to 1. And to solve the two equation to get that x and y. Okay, have you got it? So that's all. So I think this is enough for you. And one more thing, H. So already we know that the De Morgan's law of complementation and distributive law. Yes. So based on that, we have a Cartesian product some properties. Okay. So what are the property mean? See, in your book is given A cross B union C, which is equal to A cross B union A cross C. Suppose A cross B intersection C, which is equal to A cross B intersection A cross C. So it's based on your difference also it may become. Okay. How shall we see? A cross B minus C, which is equal to A cross B minus A cross C. Like that, whatever you have to meet your properties, take it. It's not a problem. Yes? Okay. So that's all. So this is enough for you in your exercise 2.1. Why? Because of that is your dedicated portion for this year only. Okay? Fine. So the next, we have to move by second exercise. Have you got it, children, in the first exercise? So again I remind you, you don't want to complete that exercise 2.1 and you should know the concept of exercise 2.1. So for that you have to write the definition, remarks and one or two sum for example for your understanding purpose. Okay? Yes. Okay, students, now, so the second exercise topic is relation. What is that? Relation. It is very important. Already I told you this will be continue for your 12th standard. The same, I think first term. Yes? Okay, fine. So what is relation, sir? It is very simple one. The relationship to which one or that one, anything else. It's not a biggest one. Okay, so the relationship between you and me, I am a teacher, you are a student. Yes? So like that, I am going to take a relation between the two sets. What are they? Two sets. Like that. See, A equal to A, B, C, D. And B equal to X, Y, Z. What is the relation between these two given sets? So that only we are going to see that now. Okay, so this is your given. And before that, we should know the definition of relation. What is relation, sir? See, listen, page number 34. See, and before that you should know one thing. So the set A equal to A comma B comma C comma D, no. So this one I am taking like this. So this element I am going to mention A, B, C, D. And the set of elements of B is going to mention by the same X, Y, Z. Okay. Now anything A is going to functioning for this is mapping. Take like the word mapping. Okay. A is going to X, B is going to Y, D is anything else like, and this also. Okay, so how will come, sir, this one? Why you are giving this kind of mapping? I will explain you. Listen. Now, so first the definition I am going to give you. What is relation? See, the relation are from two non-empty set. Two non-empty set A and B is a subset of A cross B. Okay, so the relation R is equal to see R is subset of A cross B. So this is only one word you should analyze. What is relation? So the relation R from the two non-empty set A and B is a subset of A cross B. What is A cross B? You know how to find the Cartesian product. That's only I told you before that. Cartesian product is the basic for you in your relations. Okay. Have you got it? Now I give you one example. See. So A cross B is equal to, the example question is given by, I give you by Ohm. So this is your A cross B. Okay, but in our relation R is equal to given as 1, 5, 2, 3, 8, 9. Means, so this is a relation. Why? Because of R is a subset of A cross B. So already you know very well what is the subset. Okay, so R is the subset of B. So it is a function. It is a relation. Relation from A to B. Suppose the second R1 take. R2 is given by 1, 5, 4, 6, 5, 7, 9, 10. So this is given for you the relation. Shall we accept this is a relation or not? We have to check. How to check? So we have to check the ordered path. So this one is a having of A cross B. So first A 1, 5 it is having, so no problem. 4, 6 also have. 5, 7 also have. But 9, 10 is not having your A cross B. That is called Cartesian product. So 9, 10 is not belongs to A cross B. A cross B. So R2 is not a relation. R2 is not a relation from A to B. Have you got it, children? What is relation? Yes. Now, we are going to see the important concepts of, so the first one is domain. Second one is codomain. Third one is range. Okay, so these three topics only we are going to see today. Okay, so domain. So what is the domain? So the first set elements A is going to set to be a domain, and the second set element B is said to be a codomain. And what are the mapping ordered paths? So that numbers only in the codomain, that is range. I give you now. Listen. Okay, have you got it, children? The definition for the relation. A relation R from a non-empty set A to the non-empty set B is a subset of the Cartesian product A cross B. The subset is derived by describing a relationship between the first element to the second element and the second element of the ordered path in which one? A cross B. A cross B. So the second element is called the image. So see the first element, for example 4, 5 having no. So for that 4, 5, so the second element is going to mention image. Image. What is that? Image. The first element is called pre-image. Pre-image. So this is not given by you in your book, pre-image, but we should know that. From your in future you have this word. So that's only I tell you later. I tell you now. So the second element is mentioned by image, and the first element is mentioned by pre-image. Okay, that's all. Now domain. I am going to mention by domain. What is domain, sir? So domain is the subset of the set of all first elements of the ordered path. So the ordered path they are giving no. So from the ordered path, what is your first element? They are called a domain. They are called a domain. Okay. And B is called a codomain. The second set having no, that is codomain. So see the set of second elements in a relation. Second element in a relation from the set A to B is called a, what is that? Codomain. And next, what are the elements? What are the elements or from A to B is the set A to B and A to the set B is called the range. I give you by sentences. Now I mention now. Okay, listen. And one more thing, the relation, how to represent the relation. Representation of relation. Already you know how to represent the set, you know. Yes, set vector form and then roster form. Like that. How to represent the relation means the relation may be represented algebraically and graphically. Okay, algebraically we have two methods. The named by one is roster form and set vector form. Algebraically. And second one is graphically. Okay. So from algebraically we have two types. So the first one is set vector form. Already you know in your set theory. Okay. And second one is called roster form. Roster form. And graphically we have to mention by visualizing that arrow diagram. Arrow diagram. So initially I give you know. So these two symbols and put it inside that symbol. The box is the oval shape, no. So that is arrow diagram. Arrow diagram. Okay. So this is your two methods. Now I am giving you one sum. Then only you should understand. Easy. Example I am going to give you. So domain mean you know ba? Domain is the set of all the elements of in the first set, and codomain is set of all the elements of in your second set. And range is the second element. What are they is mapping. So that one is called a range. Now the example 7 I give you now. Listen. Let A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Define a relation R from A to A by R is relation is given by R is equal to x comma y such that y equal to x plus 1. X plus 1. Now we are going to define the relation. Okay. Now the set is what is given? A. The set is given by A. And the relation we want to make now. How means x comma y such that y equal to x plus 1. So already x belongs to the set A. X belongs to the set A. Okay. Now I am taking x equal to, see this is 1 more. Okay. X equal to 1 means y equal to how will come? 1 plus 1, 2. And x equal to 2 means what will come? Y equal to 2 plus 1. This is 3. And x equal to 3 means y equal to 3 plus 1, 4. Then 4. This is very simple, but I explained it, that's all. 4 plus 1, 5. Then x equal to 5 means y equal to 5 plus 1, 6. Then finally x equal to 6 means y equal to 6 plus 1, which is equal to 7. Okay, have you got it? Yes. So now you understood what are the elements of A? A the elements of 1 to 6. And what are the elements of B? That is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. By this relation, so this is your set-builter form. So this is your set-builter form. So after the set-builter form, how to convert? It will be that roster form. How to convert the roster form means R equal to the set of ordered pairs 1, 2. Then 2, 3. Then 3, 4. Then 4, 5. 5, 6. Finally 6, 7. So these are the ordered pairs of relation. So this is your relation. It is satisfied or not? Why? Because of x, y. This one. And x is the normal, is not a problem. But y, you have one condition, x plus 1. Okay. So suppose if you take x equal to 1 means 1, 1 plus 1, 2. 2, 2 plus 1, 3. It's like that we have to define. So this is your relation. Now this is your relation. For that, I am giving you that arrow diagram. Arrow diagram means so the first set is going to mention by domain. What is that? Domain. And the second set is going to mention by codomain. Codomain. Now what are the elements of A? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are the elements of A. And the elements of B are, what are they? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I am going to mapping. Mapping means like that one. So 1 is going to 2. Okay. And 2 is 3. Because of the ordered pair. Because of ordered pair. 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7. So this is your arrow diagram. What is the name of this? Arrow diagram. Okay, have you got it, children? So first we find it. Depict this relation using two arrow diagram. Arrow diagram we complete and to verify. Now the second question is asking by write the domain, codomain and range. Domain, codomain and range. Okay. Now listen. Domain means first domain, which is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is your domain. And codomain also we are going the same one. And before that range equal to what are the elements of mapping in the second set? The set B. The set B. What are they? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are the elements of range. Okay. Then finally codomain already the same one. What is your domain and codomain here are both also the same thing. Why? Because of the given question condition. Given question based. Okay. Have you got it, children? Yes. Now have you got it? And next question we have to know. Okay, so in your next example 8. So this is already given in your book. When arrow diagram is given, so the set of elements of P is 9, 4 and 25. So these three elements are domain P. And codomain Q having some elements. So that is 5, 3, 2, 1 and -2, -3, -5. And the arrow diagram is given mapping 9 is going to mapping by 3 and -3. Then 4 is going to mapping by 2 and -2. Then finally 5 is going to mapping by -5. Sorry, this one 5. -5 and +5. So this is your given arrow diagram. From the arrow diagram, we have to find something. So listen. In figure 2.6 show that the relation between the set B and Q. The set B and Q. Now write this relation in set builder form and roster form. Set builder form and roster form. Now first I am going to mention by set builder form. So how to write the set builder form, you know? In your set also the set builder form is mentioned by open the set bracket and write the number such that and is definition we have the condition we are going to mention. Like that here also listen R is a relation. So R is equal to open the set bracket. Now x comma y such that because x comma y means so that is your ordered pair. So x comma y is such that x is the square of y. X is the square of y. Square of y. How sir you are saying? It is very simple. 9 is going to map by 3 and -3. We know that 3 square is 9 -3 the whole square that also 9. Then 4 is going to mapping by the two elements named by 2 and -2. Why? Because of 2 square is 4 -2 square 4 and 25 is 5 and -5. So that also 5 square and -5 square on both also to get that same answer 25. So like that I mentioned by the set builder form if R equal to x comma y such that x is the square of y. X is the square of y and x is belongs to caps P comma y is belongs to cap Q and close. So this is your set builder form. This is your set builder form. Now I am coming to roster form. How to write the roster form? It's very simple. You have to write. How to write it? So just you should write it. 9 comma what are they? R is equal to open bracket and 9 comma -3, 9 comma +3, then 4 comma +2, 4 comma -2, 25 comma +5, 25 comma -5. So these are the ordered pairs in your relation. That is A cross. Okay? Have you got it student? And next question what they are asking? What is the domain and range? How to mention domain you know pa? Yes. First domain. So domain which is equal to what are the domain? 9, 4, 25. So these three elements only is your domain. And codomain, do you know what is the codomain? So codomain is very simple. What are the elements of the set B or Q? The second set. So the codomain elements are 5, 3, 2, 1, -2, -3, -5. So the question is not asking you the codomain, but you should know codomain this one. Then finally range. What is the range of the relation? Range means what are the numbers is mapping to the set P. What are they mapping? Tell me from your roster form or from your arrow diagram you should write. Okay, now what are they? -3, then -2, then 2. One more thing also, 5 -5 also fine. So if you want to arrange, right, no problem. -5, -3, -2, 2, 3, 5. So these are the elements of range. Okay, so this is your range. Okay, have you got it children? This example. Then the last example, example 9. It is very simple students. Let A equal to 1, 2, then b equal to 3 comma 4. The question is asking to you, find the number of relations from A to B. So we need to calculate the number of relation A to B. How to find mean? See, so first you should mention A cross B. How to find A cross B? No, from the Cartesian product in your previous exercise is 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, 2 comma 3, 2 comma 4. So this is your Cartesian product. This is your A cross B. So from the A cross B we have one formula. You know, number of subset you have one formula. No, what is the formula? So the number of subset in the given set, which is equal to 2 power m or 2 power n of A. N of A is number of elements in the given set. So like that, here number of subsets, which is equal to 2 power n of A cross B. So this is your formula for number of, what is that? Number of relations. Number of relation from A to B. So this is very important formula. In your creative question will be asking to you, what is the number of relation from the set A to B is equal to 2 power n of A cross B. 2 power n of A cross B. So A cross B is given. So what is the n of A cross B? So n of A cross B, which is equal to 4. So you should mention now. So the number of relation in that 2 power 4, which is equal to 2 2 4 plus 16. So how much? So the 16 relation is your total number of relation from A to B. So that's all. Okay. Have you got it, children? Yes, fine. And now exercise sum. Now listen, exercise 2.2. Now exercise 2.2, the first question, 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 up to 14. A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 14. Define a relation R from A to A. A to A. And one more thing is given, R is equal to x comma y such that 3x minus y equal to 0, where x comma y on both also is belongs to A. Is belongs to A. Okay. Now listen. So first we should calculate the odd and the pairs. We should mention that. How means? So first R equal to, see, what is the given condition? 3x minus y. Now I am going to mention 3x minus y equal to 0, 3x equal to y. So from this relation, from this condition, we have to frame the odd and the pairs. How to frame? Which means, see, listen. What is the relation is given? Relation R equal to x comma y such that 3x minus y equal to 0, where x comma y on both also is belongs to A. Now the first number I am going to take 1 comma 1 means 3x equal to y or x equal to y by 3. Which number you have to take? The divisor or multiply like this. So this one if you take means y is equal to the divisor of 3 is x. Y is equal to what is that? Sorry, multiple. Y is equal to multiple of x. Multiples of 3. So that is your x. Suppose if you want to take x. So here y is the divisor of 3. Y is the divisor of 3. Like that 1 comma 3. Y means, see, x 3x equal to y. If it is satisfied or not, here x and y on both also it having in your set A. So like that I am writing it like this. Okay. Then what will come? 2 comma 6. Then what will come? 2 comma 6, 3 comma 9. Then it is going like that. 3 comma 9. Then what will come? 4 comma 12. So that's all. So these only is your ordered pairs of this. Why? Because of that numbers only is satisfied. Why? Because of see 3x equal to y. Okay. Or x equal to y by 3. Okay, so now see, x equal to, if I am taking 3 means 3 by 3 equal to 1, or 1 means 1 comma 3. Okay, if I am taking 6 means 6 divided by 3 is 2. Yes, if I am taking 3 means 9 divided by 3 equal to 3. So like that we have to frame. Okay, now what is your domain? So the first set element 1, 2, 3, 4 is your domain. And range, what are the range? 3, 6, 9, 12. Have you got it, children? Yes. And next question. So that's also the same pattern for you. The example 7. So define the relation R on a natural number set of n natural number by R equal to x comma y such that y equal to x plus 5. So in your example 7th question you completed the same type this sum also. Okay, fine. Now next, the question number 3. So 3 also very simple. See, I give you the key points. Make that from the key point you make it answer. A equal to 1, 2, 3, 5. B equal to 4, 6, 9. So define a relation R from A to B by R equal to x comma y. Difference between x and y is R. If now x and y, you have to take the difference between x and y. And A is equal to what is 1, 2, 3, 5, then B equal to 4, 6, 9. So how to take the difference to get the odd number? See, 4 minus 1 is odd or even? Is odd. Then 6 minus 2. Then 9 minus 3. Like that you have to frame the odd at the back and then make it the relation. Make it the relation. Okay. So what are the possible all the numbers? Then what will come? 6 minus 3. 6 minus 3 is 3. So that's also odd. 9 minus 5. So this is even. So like that you have to frame. Okay. Fine. Now the question number 4 also we have a same pattern of your example 8. So try to complete yourself. Fifth question also the same. Fifth question, A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, R equal to R be a relation A on exactly divisible by A. So this sum you have to think well and to do. Why? Because of this also the same pattern of this sum. Here is the divisor of 6, 3 R. Okay, multiple of 3 R, divisor of 3. Now the question divide by A. Okay, so that question think and complete yourself. Okay, now the sixth question. So 2 questions only I give you, the remaining question is your homework, that's all. Okay. See, so the sixth question is given by determine the domain and range of the relation R is defined by R is equal to x comma x plus 5 such that x is belongs to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so for that you have to make it the ordered as x comma x plus 5. So which means R is equal to 0 comma 0 plus 5, 0 comma 0 plus 1. So like that you have to continue. So how many ordered pairs it will come? Count it. And then you have to find that domain and range. So domain is your set of first elements on your set of ordered pairs. Then range is your set of, second elements on your set of ordered pairs. So that's all. Okay. Then seventh question. Write the relation R is equal to x such that x comma x cube such that x is a prime number less than 10. So this one you have to mention it in your roster form. How means see the numbers, prime numbers less than 10. What are they? Tell me. Shall we take one? One take or not? No need. And then what are they? What are they? 2. Then 3. 4 shall we take? No. 5, 7. So these 4 numbers only is the prime numbers is less than 10. So here we need to make it that relation which is x comma x cube, that is 2 comma 2 cube, then 3 comma 3 cube, then 5 comma 5 cube, 7 comma 7 cube. So like that is how to complete. Okay. Now 2 comma 2 cube 8, 3 comma 3 cube 27, 5 comma 5 cube 125, then 7 comma 343. So that's all. So this is your order. So that's all. So the last question, 8th question is your same example for you in your example 9. Okay. Then 9th question, let R is equal to A comma B such that A comma B belongs to Z. Z is an integer and A minus B also is become an integer. So find the domain and range. It is very simple. What is your domain of R? So that is integer. Then range of R, so that is also integer. That is a 1/3 question like. Okay. Have you got it, children? So today in our class is going to complete now. So that's all. I hope you all this exercise you understand clearly. Okay. So make it in your own example and to frame a relation. So I give you worksheet. So based on this sums, how to try to complete it. So we'll meet in your next class. Thank you, students.